everyone, this is Monarchy, and let's see. There is something, I have an idea, and from all the guilds from Ship 1, Ship 2, Ship 3, Ship 4, Alliance, excuse me. I've been playing a lot of Throne of Liberty, so forgive me, I called Alliance guilds. So my idea and proposal is that how to increase the rewards and, getting what you want. There is a system in Throne and Liberty that can help you guys that's in the Alliance, with any alliance in any ship. So, what do I mean? So, if you're trying to get a certain rarity weapon, for an example, or armor, best way, if you're using Discord, have a group of 6 or a group of 4. I forgot how many groups that you could be in a like urgent quest, for an example. I forgot how many that you could be total of. I'm guessing 4, if I'm not mistaken, because 8, so you could have 4. So groups of 4, and farm and grind depending how much time that you have into the game and whatnot. But here's the thing, you have to give people responsibilities of XYZ, because who's gonna have top priority of taking the alliance from point A to point B? What do I mean by that? So let's say you're trying to farm this weapon, because this weapon comes in a nameless city, and you're trying to farm EX augments for each and every player. See, not just for you, but your alliance, before you mass produce for other players. Because how I do things in my guild or other guilds in Throne and Liberty that I have figured out, because no secrets stay secrets. I know how to unravel secrets because of my knowledge of games and other gaming platforms. So you just go into the basis, farm, grind, etc., to get augments. So the one is going to be in your party, or the one that is going to produce more for the alliance, they are main priority, because you're gonna need their energy of doing X, Y, and Z. So people that plays more than 5 hours, plays more than 10 hours in the game. So let's say almost a full-time job of playing NGS. So let's say up to 12 hours for, because I know that there's going to be more people that's more that more than 12 hours, but let's just say 12 hours. That's your priority person number one to get that person well equipped. And people that it's that same dilemma of, you know, the same hours that they all put on. You're going to focus on them because it's better for they get it first regardless if you're a clan alliance leader. If you're an alliance leader that puts on the work that's full time, like 12 hours shift of playing NGS or maybe longer, you are part of the priority number one. But if you're not, you're going to be under that list. So, like I said, getting the EX augments going to be number one. And to get it done faster is that you need the players that making a whole lot of Meseta. Increase that. You're gonna pretty much trade, because we all know that we do under the rug thing of trading in the player shop. It's no secret. Everybody goes to the player shop and, you know, trade amongst each other by lowering or increasing prices and a lot and wait for refresh and let me tell you when and press go and just claim your item. You're gonna do the same bullshit mechanic. From there, you give it to the one that has more Meseta, so they could increase to max level from weapon, armor, so on, because that is their job. If they're gonna be, you know, amongst the people that has so much Meseta, is that you're investing to that player and other players in your alliance. So you're probably going to ask each individual, depending how many players that's going to be producing weapons and armors for you and augments and things like that. There are going to be priorities. So you're splitting into certain uh, departments or units. People that's going to be farming XYZ. So weapons. That's their weapons or armors. That's their job. You're giving people jobs, entitlement of what they're going to share among the alliance. So they could pretty much have first dibs, but there won't be having their things upgraded if they're underneath the 12 a full-time job thing that I've just mentioned. So if they get the armor and weapon that they need, they could keep it aside, but keep on going to give the people priorities. But that doesn't mean that whatever you have kept that you'll keep, because in the guild it's not because first comes first serve. No, it's that end of the day whoever did the job of farming and grinding and they got certain item that you could share among the guild, you could dispute it among themselves in orderly fashion, but whoever has the top priority takes first dibs before you. But if you were the one who got it and found it, you could get first dibs, but you could that person that has the first priority can ask for it. Then it would be up to you and will be your call. For it could be fair, but also um, you could roll dice or you know heads or tails, flip a coin of, but you have to be honest about it, and you could do something like that in Discord. You could figure it out that how do you flip a coin or roll dice, because in Thorn and Liberty you could roll a dice in game, and the dice is from 1 to 100. So whatever the higher number of gets the first dibs. You could do it like that. So next is that once you figured out a way to, already have a max out weapon, fully set augments, and probably the trait of, you'll unlock the full potential. Then that's when things start, coming at the way of the person that you're having first priorities. You give to that weapon so he could start farming and grinding and hauling ass. Because he would be your golden child, or she will be your, well, he and she, because there's going to be more players and not just one or two. So them gonna start gonna be farming, grinding. You're gonna have better luck, because it's pretty much you're depending on luck. You're not depending on RNG as much. Once you have a squad that has a full power and could start killing bosses faster than most people, because now they're reproducing and giving items X, Y, and Z. The only problem and the issue is, sadly, is the player shop pass. Because since it's 3, and depending how much everyone has, so you have to be really committed and find out a way how to put certain things into the shop under 3 days. If you have, a little bit amount of those type of passes. But you have to find a way to, have people have this amount of shop ticket passes. So everything has to be calculated and shared, and how to, form up a plan how you're gonna farm and grind, and how you're gonna mass produce it. From that point on, once you find a way to mass produce it for your alliance, and then your alliance is completely decked out, then if you want to have formal alliances that need help, that you have alliance with, you can do that, and then you could start shipping it out in the player shop. Boom, 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 boom. Because like that, in a way, in-game currency will favor, to an extent, because there is certain corners, certain split ends that even algorithm like that easily could be destroyed by a person like me. But regardless of that, um, people may try to abuse that type of idea, which anyone will want to abuse it. That's why I'm saying it now, for everyone could try and do. So things could be mass produced in a faster pace. So things could get in the shop faster, regardless of the price, because they could be pretty expensive like any other, because there's no way of changing that. Because if we go to the player shop right now,
Hi there.
oops, and let's see, everything is expensive as hell. It used to be a bit cheaper, probably because since it's new, it's pretty high price, and it's almost towards the end that a new collab is going to come out, so the price is going to reduce a little bit. So let's say for this an example for experimental, this is a good price, decent price. It could be cheaper. That could have been cheaper. Yeah. So as you can see, we already had this, and somehow it turned out expensive. I could understand that. I guess I could understand that because it's a collab. Um, I guess it's not bad, not, not great. Not bad. It's because of the pumpkin head. Um, yeah. Um, Let's see. Let's find someone else. Okay. These ones has been there for some time. This one, I can see the arms are, you know, be a little bit cheaper now. But legs, damn. Well, why is that so expensive? See, this is how people going to be doing once I release this video. Doing hectic crazy prices, especially if it's going to be uh, battling with alliances, because that's going to be a thing. Alliance war, see who's going to dominate the economy. Sometimes it will happen, sometimes it won't. But yeah, it's going to have inflation and deflation of that type of thing. In a way, it's healthy, but in this case, how it is right now, it's um, it's not stable. It's not as healthy because it's in a freeze state. So in a freeze state, that what it's doing, there's not a whole lot of people are buying or selling. So pretty much little by little, the game economy is going to be in debt. So the market system is going to be in debt, and the developer team and Sega is going to see that. So they might need to do something and to fix it. In order they fix it, so-called fix it, they just freaking add what's it called? Um, New tickets of, collaborations of um AAC tickets or GS tickets or what's it called?
Bye bye.
Uh, Star Gem tickets. Yeah, SG. So that's what's gonna be coming through as, and that's why they are going gun
Hi
ho
there.
of these things. From the notifications, they're because of Ultra PS2 month and things like that. Those rewards trying to get money flowing, so they're printing money. That's what they're doing, trying to make you active and invest and buy things in the market. Or if you're saving for something better, it's going to be expensive depending what ship that you are in and how much the population number it is. So the lower population, the more the price is gonna you're gonna see of a increase because oops, as you can see here, damn, for a freaking camo. I could see why, but it's not. The game is not printing money as much of how you get Meseta. They probably need to increase the Meseta counts to control higher prices, for they could have a sustained stable of the market system. So the numbers will sorry, the numbers will start decreasing. So it could have a better flow depending on um, what ship and how big is the population in each ship. That's what they should be doing, keeping the eye and keeping track of the market system and how the the economy flows in each ship. But that's an FYI, so to speak. I'm not giving you a full detail of the market system as of yet, because you could see and know what I'm talking about because I know the economy, how it works, and how it functions. I researched it really well that I know it like from the back of my hand. Yes, each game is different. Each game has a different economy system, but end of the day, they do this copy and paste shit of each and every game. It's kind of like the bullshit of what's going on with Pokemon lately. That Pokemon wants to be entitled to um, anything that people that is threatening the franchise. So, like Pow World, for an example. Pokemon saw a threat. They didn't see it as a threat, but they kept a close eye watch. So they were visualing Power World like a hawk, seeing it in a distance, but they're watching it like a hawk, having binoculars and seeing social media standpoint of things. That's the bad type um, why social media is kind of a shit show. But I digress. Um, so as you can see, going back to the topic, Pokemon is just trying to knock down the competition. So they'll be the only one that people can't see. And that is not the way to go. So kind of like the BS system or BIS or what's it called? Bullshit system? A best in slots system, sorry. I was trying to remember. Oh shit. But also putting a cross hook jab on it. Because I don't believe that
Mission
hunk of junk.
accomplished. Thank you for your contribution.
So you could flame me, burn me, put me in a state of calling out the best in salt system. But I say as is. I'm really honest and I'm very truthful. I don't cut corners. Because I could see, that's why I call the best in slot system a bullshit system advertisement. Because that's what it is. Advertising that the best in slot system is one of the best. No, it's not. Because see, this is the problem of Sega and NGS. We don't have builds to create for each individual
Bye bye.
class. So let's go a little off topic for a bit. We have, oops, we have all these classes so far. All these classes has at least 2 weapons, but so far, let's see. Yeah, so only these 2 is one singular weapon. Out of all, it would be 2 or 3. So we have all those weapons, all you could mix and match of far range, mid range, and close range. And because all these weapons has different styles, different play, you could create a build. Okay, but I'd say people has a piss ass excuse of following okay, battle power I could understand because in Throne and Liberty battle power you need to fight against PvE co-op content as well as PvP. Okay, so if we want to beat X, Y, and Z players, you have to be on top of your game, on top of your combat power or battle power. And that's what it is. Battle power is the strength of your character. Doesn't mean that you're gonna hit hard. Doesn't mean shit. Excuse me. What it means is that that's your strength. But will you hit hard enough? Depending on how you look at things or the perspective of looking or creating or building a build for a gunner or a slayer, since I'm a gunner slayer. because I am also a gunner ranger. I need to increase my ranger clip. But yeah. How can I increase the power? Are you gonna focus to be more tanky? You focus on, I mean, uh, let me come back a little bit. What are you focused on? A tank? Be more tanky? You need to focus on defense and HP to be a tank, to be more aggressive. And if you're focusing on a DPS, you have to focus on attack. You're not focusing on defense as much. You're going to be focusing more on resistance and attack, and you're going to invest a little bit on HP. But it depending what kind of build or DPS you're trying to be. You might need to focus if you're not able to use, you know, your weapon actions. So let's say these are the weapon actions. If you're not able to use the weapon action as much, you have to wait for your cooldown. So what do you need to do? So you have to invest PP. PP is your big PP or your stamina. That's what it means, stamina. So you have to invest stamina in order you could use more of your weapon action. So you don't need to worry about your stamina going to 0. The more PP you have, the more sustained and you're gonna still be there of like fighting bosses or mobs. So that will be depending on your class or the build that you're trying to create. So that's why if you're focusing on a support role like a healer, but I can understand people can heal with, the green is potion, the yellow one is revival. Okay, it would be nice they take off the revival and put on the yellow one as stamina. So it would be for your PP. So you only have 5. So you only have 5. So you have to use it wisely depending on the build that you create. The revival thing shouldn't be a revival. It should be stamina base. And this is potion. Okay? So like that, it would give people that is or force or techer the opportunity to heal the group, your alliance, or the group as a whole. So it would be more focusing on how you want to play it. Maybe you want to be a mixed match healing. So you could be, let's say I want to build a paladin. Okay, paladin. I could use hunter class, a braver class, and slayer class in order to make a paladin. Or what? I could be a little cheeky, a little crazy. Fighter. And use, probably Waker too. So Forcer, Techer, and Waker, because Waker has like a regeneration. type of thing. So you could use any of those three, but that's going to be, for yourself. You're not spreading the love of healing. So let me rephrase. Healing factors: Waker, Forcer, Techer. But Forcer, Techer, most likely they can heal everyone. But that's, mm, mostly Wong can't do that. So that's a way how I would revision how these classes work a little bit. So especially taking off the revival thing. They could probably add it, but in this game, since it's like based on casual play, I'd digress and just get rid of that and just change it for PP use. So you have to implement to increase your stamina, because my character is kind of a glass cannon, because I do I use all my commands, you know, these commands and all these action commands. So I get my stamina low to the point that I have to wait for my stamina comes back. So yeah, I have to wait a cooldown, but I could also do a certain action skill to increase my stamina a little bit faster. But still, I have to wait for the cooldown. With this, let's say this could just full out max out your stamina or half of it. Boom. I don't need to wait for my cooldown. I have it and ready to go. And that would give it a game changer and focus on, excuse me, heartburn. Sorry. Give me a second. Okay. Focus for players can focus on sorry. I hit my mic. Focus and relying on Forcer, Techer to heal the group. Because each group you need a healer. Or if you know down bad that you're just focusing on full damage or AoE, long range, to take out X, Y, and Z. That would change the game. But enough going on about builds and how they could get rid of the revival and change it to stamina PP. Going back to topic, bitch. Oh yeah. Going back to topic is that's what I would do for Alliance. For you guys can achieve the unachievable, because there are certain times RNG is not even anyone's friend. So in this way, it would increase the RNG factor and sharing the love with X, Y, and Z. And sustaining the player shop in a certain way. It's just an idea. But, I'll leave it as is. I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Oops.